Everyone, it's Creative Lego, and today I am doing another set review, and this is on one of the recent Ninjago sets for season 8, and it's called the Street Race of Snake Jaguar, which is set 70639. So just before I start this review, I'm just gonna say I know I have been taking quite a lot of breaks between my videos more recent, so I need to try and do more uploads often. But yeah. And I know I said recent, and it is fairly recent, but like most of the season 8 sets did come out like a couple of months ago now. So I'm just kind of like behind on it, because I was going to get this set like months ago, as well as the Katana V11, which I haven't got yet. But I'm going to do a review, even though the season 9 sets are coming out about now, I think. So yeah, you've probably already seen this set already. And you've got Zane with his new bike and Mr. E with his new Oni bike. So we'll have a look at the figures. Also as well you've got the stand, which I'll show you about later. But I'll have a look at two figures. So obviously our ninja in the set is Zane, and I think it's a nice figure. It's like based off the Ninjago movie design, but obviously it's Zane's TV show style. So I like that. Although I don't like the fact he's got a bow and arrow, because that's not really a ninja weapon. It was for the movie. So I'm a bit annoyed they used their weapons from the movie, but I don't mind it. And you've got his quiver and that. And I really like his outfit as well. And also I'm just going to take his quiver off, because you can't actually sit him on it with the quiver on. But here's Zane's face. Just focus on that, so it looks quite good. And on the back you've got there as well. So I'm going to put Zane back together without his quiver. So like that. And then it's just kind of, it looks plainer without his weapons, but yeah. So I just put them back there, because I'll be sitting him on the bike in a minute. And we've also got Mr. E. So I really like the Mr. E figure. I think it looks really cool. He's got his Sons of Garmadon outfit. Obviously, we don't know who he is, but I think he's like one of the best looking Sons of Garmadon characters. And he's got his helmet with the transparent red visor, which looks amazing. You flip that up, and he's just got just a black head with the two little red and white eyes. So they look really nice. And you also got this kind of exclusive armour just for Mr. E figures, so really like that as well. And got the printing, even on the legs you've got printing, so it's just a nice figure. And I'll show you the stand, and I'll also show you what it does, if you don't know already. So the stand, just on this plate here, and you've got the Oni mask here. I think it's the Oni mask of hatred, hatred's the purple one. I think this is vengeance, so I really like this one. I guess it's pretty much designated for Mr. E, so you've got an extra part, which I'll show you, and Mr. E's head. So you probably already know what it does, and you've got the swords. But what we do is you take off this. You've got this thing here, like a robot, like from next on its body, kind of, and you've got that. And what you do is you take off Mr. E's head and the armor, and then you put on these parts. And then you've got an Oni changed by the Oni mask. You've got Mr. E with 4 arms, and he's just really tall. So that is pretty good. And you can pretty much just switch for it as much as you want. But it looks quite cool. And also you've got 4 swords. You've got 2 swords on there, and the swords on the Oni bike, which can all be given to Mr. E. It's kind of like really powerful. And that's it for that. So I'll just put them back together, because I'm going to sit both of them on the bikes at the end, basically. Let's put Mr. E back together. And I'll show you first Zane's bike. I'll just go from that and then do Mr. E's. So we just put Mr. E's bike out of the way. Put Zane there. And this is Zane's bike. So Zane's bike looks pretty stylish, pretty sleek. It's quite cool. It's got a white, blue, this translucent blue piece right there. And you've also got the Falcon drone literally sits on top of the bike. And you can move the head like that. The wings fold up. They've got stud shooters. But basically the same on both sides. So you lift these up, and I'll show you what it does. You lift it up, and you've got the drone for the Falcon. So this is quite a cool play feature. You can just move these around as much as you want. And yeah, and I kind of like how they've done the head. He doesn't have any feet much, but still, it's quite cool. And I'll just show you the bike like that. To the bikes, it's got these parts here, Zane's symbol, front part, another symbol for Zane, and the seating. And also you've got the thing there. I don't know what, for some reason I forgot what it's called because I'm an idiot, but you probably know. And you've got the handlebars, so that's how Zane, you just hold Zane on there. And you also got the flag at the back. Also use stickers as well. You can pretty much pose that however you want. And I'll just put the Falcon back on. There you go, so it fits in there quite nicely and makes it look more normal as well. So I quite like it. And once you've got, you may notice one wheel's thicker than the other, and it rolls quite well, very easily. And these parts here, so you can fold these all the way out. So you can just, like, when you're riding down the road, you can just slice enemies. It looks pretty cool. And so basically you've got both of these kind of play features that make Zane's bike pretty good. It does look a bit weird like this, but still, it's not a big deal. And now we'll put Zane in it. So let's just sit him in. Let's put his arms like that. And sit him. Zane sits in the bike quite nicely. Basically, if you did put the quiver on it, you have to be leaning straight forward, so you could actually fit him on there with it. Yeah, that is Zane's bike. And obviously it's 1 and 2 bikes. You can leave once I show you the other bike, you can leave your opinion whether which bike you prefer. But yeah, that's Zane's bike. So now I'll show you Mr. E's only bike. So Mr. E's bike is very wild. It's quite cool. It's also kind of sleek as well, with the Zane's bike, and definitely kind of weird looking. It's strange, but it's also got a really good play feature with it, which I'll show you. And obviously you notice the front wheel has got stickers on these parts. It kind of show like a what's called, kind of like a cog. I forgot. Yeah, it's kind of razor or something. And the spikes on here. You've got his swords, like, oh yeah, and you've got stud shooters right there on both sides here, and there, top part. I can't really tell what this is, but it's a sticker. You've got, it looks like kind of like an engine, but it adds to the detail of it as well. So it's not just plain black. And yeah, you may have noticed that. And I'll show you what that does. So these parts fold forward. You can push them over. And as you do that, as you roll it along, these blades will go up and down like it's slicing. And that's because of these parts here. And they cause it to bump as the wheel rolls. So it's actually really cool, kind of like shredding feature, which kind of makes it more terrifying. But that's awesome. So I'll also show you this back part as well. And you've got exhaust parts like the seats, his handlebars, and also this back bit. You can also pose that however you want. And the Sons of Garmadon flag, which is a nice touch to it, and more stickers, which is literally the same on both sides, which is quite cool. Bottom, we've got this. It looks a bit odd, definitely, but it's still quite unique. And it'll sit Mr. E in it. So, let's get him in. There you go. And he fits in easily as well. So we've got both these bikes, and they're both pretty cool looking. So I think out of both, I prefer both kind of equally, because they both are like they both just have like all very fun like play features with it, and they just look pretty good as well. And they have their kind of like slushing features. But yeah, you can tell me your opinion on it. And just to let you know, the price is £25 in the UK. So I think the US dollars would be like kind of similar. Sorry, I don't live in the US. Yeah, still a really nice set. I think it's although it's smaller than the Ninja Nightcrawler, I still think it's kind of just as good as it. And obviously you can collect the only mask for these sets. And I just think this set has like the kind of best minifigures. Both Zane and Mystery are really good figures. So I hope you like this review, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.